What is up, YouTube? Zuki M1 here, and I am back with part 4 of my exciting run for this Axel B medal. So we're continuing where we left off. This is mission number 12. So we're reaching the end point here. We have to complete this one without dying. So I'm going to use the fin rear, and we're going to try to see if we can beat this. So fingers crossed, everyone. Jesus Christ, look at that defense. And they're going to get fortified? Nope. We're not going to do that one, guys. What we need for this one, we're going to need Beast. So I'm going to switch my my Riku and change it into Beast. Where are you, Beast? There you are. Okay, so yeah, the reason why I didn't even try to attempt that is because they had a barrier master, and that barrier master would have fortified their defenses to the point where I would not have been able to kill them. If you saw part 3, yeah, you'll see how daunting that is. So we're gonna trigger their fortification, boom, and boom, right? So now they're at a point where I shouldn't be able to touch them anymore until, boom, all of their defense are gone now. They're naked, all of them, naked. Just how I like it, naked. And then they all get one-shotted. Bow. Dead. Dead. Alrighty, then lower his physical defense by 2 tiers. It's alright. When did I use the cloud? Huh? I used I don't know. Anyways, yeah. He's not gonna die this time. But I took off like 100 something health off him already. So nice. Okay. This into this. Oh wait, no. Okay. So I lost my bonus. Oh no, I didn't. He's still not dead. One more turn, guys. One more time. Try again, young friend. Could have killed you. Just wasn't strong enough. Well, there you have it. You definitely gonna need something to remove the statuses towards the end of these missions, because they're gonna fortify their defenses a lot, and they're gonna become really, really difficult to deal with. So unless you have some really good status removals, you're gonna be kind of stuck with these last few missions. Fortunately, you know, I have those last few missions. This is the last one. I know this is the last mission because this is X13. So it's 13 missions, and this will give me the last Axel that I need, and then we can look at the medal and actually see what it does. See if it's useful. Oh jeez, you know what? I took the wrong keyblade. Took the wrong keyblade. I can't use any old random keyblade for the last mission. So we're going to be using counterpoint. This is the right setup, and then we're going to no. You're going to change, and we're going to use Ursula instead, because Ursula gives me a higher tier of magic damage. She does 3, but she's single target. That's why you use the world ends, because it's AoE, whereas like Ursula, she only does single target. So we're gonna take the fortified defense. We're gonna make sure we take it this time, because I'm not exactly sure how much damage this man is able to pump out. The last time we saw it, as you saw, he one-shotted me, so gotta make sure we don't get one-shot. And it looks like he got a trigger too. Oh damn! And he triggers after a certain amount of hits. I might not live to get a chance to use those guys. Nope. Jeez. This guy is hard. I'm trying to figure out how am I supposed to stop him. I'm gonna use this right now, because he's gonna one-shot me again. Yes, I survived. And thanks to this medal, it allows me to heal and fortify my defenses. Yes. I got a chance, guys. I got a chance. This might be it for him. He gets to do the thing again. Don't kill me. No, we were so close, guys. For that one, for this one in particularly, I might just take the fort. I have a set where I just fortify all my defenses. I think that might be the best one for this. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna slide that out of that. So we're still gonna use Kyrie. So we're gonna use Kyrie into the Ursula. And then this is where it gets a little different. So we're gonna use the fortified defense stuff. Defense boost. Okay, so we're gonna be using this with this and this. So just straight fortification. And they all hit once. Now, granted, this is gonna take a lot of the damage output that I would have had, but he just hits way too hard, and I think this is probably the best bet for me. I don't know where I'm gonna get most of my my power back once I do this, though. What I mean by that is like I'm gonna be expending a lot of bar to survive, and he doesn't give back any bar. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I can replace Pluto with another metal. Yeah, that one didn't do any damage to me, but I don't have enough ability. Okay, so we're gonna change the Pluto with Kyrie and see if that makes a difference. So we're gonna change this with Kyrie. Undo. Where are you, Kyrie? There you are. So we're gonna fortify my defenses, and then we're going to okay, so Ursula uses 3, so it's 2 plus 3, that's 5, plus 4, that's 9, plus 3, that's 12, and then I get back 10. So I'm using 2 bar plus the 2 at the end from the, okay. So yeah, I can do this. I can do this. Shouldn't be a problem. Thank you for making these OP Kyries. Sorry about running over, guys. This last one was a little bit more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. I'm also gonna include the Axel B so we can actually see what it does, because I've actually never seen it myself either. Come on. So this one's probably gonna be the longer one. Yeah, he's not gonna do any more damage to me. Or he will, and I just die, and I'm very upset. Well, we're in quite the predicament here, guys. I'm gonna make a separate video of me trying to beat that guy. But for right now, I'm going to just show you guys the Axel medal, and then I'm gonna call the video to an end. So the new Axel medal. Flame Rush. Random target. Effect. Deals 6 hits. Raises physical strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn. Inflict 1 damage to lower the slot number. It goes from anywhere between 1.7 is the multiplier or 320. So you want to have him as a closer. Obviously, if you have him as a closer, he does more damage. It's a pretty satisfying medal. Is he better than the Syax? So we can compare the Syax to the Axel, and then we can just see. So the Syax does 4.36 and to all the way up to 6.41. There's no medal that I've seen that has gotten to that point. It deals 12 hits, inflict more damage the more gauge are full. So the more gauge you have, the more damage it does. And so if you have a medal that replenishes your gauge right before you use this, he's going to do a lot of damage. And then you put him on a dark red medal. Oh my goodness, the damage output is absolutely absurd. I've used this, and I can honestly tell you, this is literally one of the strongest tier 3 medals I've ever used, period, hands down. For speaking for the Axel medal, I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how strong it is, but it's also random. The Syax medal, the only downfall is random, so if you're fighting multiple creatures at once, the damage output is going to be kind of finicky, because you're not going to be fighting just one target or multiple targets. You're going to be fighting all of them at once randomly, so you never know where the damage output is going to go to. With this, though, you're in a fortunate situation, because if it's just a single target, then he's only going to be able to focus that one target. So that damage output is going to still be the same, and it's going to do absurd amount of damage to that one target. So like if you're going against a raid boss or something like that, it does like a really like ginormous amount of damage. This Axel medal, it raises your physical strength by 3 tiers. That's insanely useful, right? Like that, there's never a time where you have a medal where you don't want it to increase the physical attack. That's 1. 2, not only does it increases your physical attack, but it also deals more damage based on how low the number is. They work in conjunction with each other very, very good. Like, it's very hard to find a good use for this this Axel medal. So with that, guys, I'm gonna call this video adjourned. Sorry we wasn't able to beat the last mission together. We're gonna try it in the next video. This is Zuki M1, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.